Hello, doctor. Thank you for seeing me at short notice.
The court suggested I see you as soon as possible. Thankfully I had an opening this afternoon. I must say, I was interested to see you after reading your file.
I would like to start by saying I do not have a problem. This is all a beat up and, I think, an unfair assessment of what I do in my free time. I enjoy doing it, so I do it when I can. It calms me.
Well, beat up or not, that is for me to decide and relay to the court. How would you describe your addiction?
I wouldn't say it's an addiction.
Stop presuming to know what is wrong with you. I have seen your file, and in my professional experience I've never been so troubled in my life. If it was masturbation, fine, I could handle that. Everyone likes a hearty wank. I initially thought it might have been sex addiction, given how much you depend on it for gratification, but no, you play FIFA 30 times a night every night of the week. And, if this report is to be believed, you aren't even that good. Surely after that long and that many games you would have improved.
I really don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this, why all of you are. And, I have a 19-game streak. You don't win 19 games if you're not any good.
You are dealing with a very dangerous and potentially damaging psychosis. If you do not get on top of it, it will ruin and control your life, to the point you become unrecognizable to your friends and family. I'm not a fan of you playing the victim card, like people don't understand you. Like all addicts and victims of mental illness, you're failing to admit you have a problem. I have assessed your MRI. There are several hot spots on your brain causing an imbalance on the rationality filter. As such, you've become prone to overreactions and fits of irrational rage and over-the-top emotional expression. It says here a friend posted a picture of your online account, and you excommunicated him. Is this true?
Well, I don't know about that. You have to understand it was not an isolated incident.
Stop right there. I'm going to stop you before you start making excuses. Did your friend post a photo that resulted in you deleting him from MSN, Facebook, Skype, as well as refusing to be in the same room as him, cancelling a long-planned BTQ, that ruined VFL and LT's afternoon and early evening? You're so selfish you'd probably let this get in the way of a BTQ.
I did excommunicate him, yes.
You are insane. Absolutely insane. He is your friend. He was probably doing it for the lulz. Have some perspective. Have a sense of humor, you freak. It says you did this once before to SPB and, on a separate occasion, ignored LT for 6 months because he accused you, rightfully, of cheating on Counter-Strike. I honestly fear for you. If you can't laugh at yourself, I fear you may harm yourself. Did you really play 1,000 ranked online games of FIFA?
I didn't play all of them. I sublet my account to a friend, so he played some.
Again you go with the excuses and the lies. Why do you fill my office with lies? What about the entire season you played on holiday in Thailand? You decided to stay in your apartment, refusing to leave even to eat, so you could pursue this sick obsession. You're in a foreign country on holiday, and you take your Xbox, refusing to leave the room, playing virtual football all day. I am going to have to commit you. I am sorry. You are a danger to yourself and your friends.
Doctor, please don't commit me, please.
It is for the best, trust me. You'll thank me when it helps you realize there is more to life than virtual football.
You don't understand, doctor. This is a bad time for me. I cannot be committed.
It's all for the best, believe me. You'll come out a better man, less reliant on these troubling fantasies and delusions. You'll be reformed. If you're worried about your employers firing you, don't be. A lot of companies are very progressive these days and will support you through this. Your workplace has continued to employ another patient of mine, that kiddie fiddler Roman. He has managed to stay out of the anal passages of young boys for months now. Up until recently he couldn't drive past a school without ogling the new preps. I cured him, and I can cure you. The first and most important step is getting yourself clean. You may not have tracks like a heroin addict, your scars are all mental. Most people who behave like you have empty slabs of time in their lives that they need to fill. In that case I can understand the escapism of FIFA, but you have a full-time job, gym membership, appear to watch a lot of TV and also have a long-term girlfriend. As VFL would say, perhaps you should spend more time loving her, and less time guiding your electronic football team through meaningless online match after meaningless online match in pursuit of plaudits or acclaim from the scum of the earth, who similarly waste their time on video games.
No, you don't understand. FIFA 12 comes out in 6 weeks.
OMG, are you for real, Holmes? I have had enough of the sight of you. Get out, jog on, piss off. You're lucky I don't prescribe something more serious than the 2 to 5 year stretch in a high-security mental facility. You honestly make me sick. I haven't even touched on this Kraken incident. Once was bad enough. But to read you repeatedly hooked up with her, once disappearing into a park, to receive a dirty, sloppy BJ impresses upon me that you are honestly sick in the head. She was an absolute beast. A sickening genetic mistake that even God would vomit over. And you penetrated her folds. Good Lord, you are beyond my help. May God have mercy on your soul.
Gosh, I'm deleting you from my life, Doctor.